This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more. Hey LS11 Universe, it's Xander and welcome to a special premiering episode of TNA Wrestling. I know I don't get to do the intros very often. It's normally Four Eyes and the Mask over there that do it, but I love you guys. But I get to be having the honor of kicking off this episode of TNA this week following the incredible show that was Rebellion this past weekend. We've got a new TNA champion. Carnold is back, and he's challenging the Miz for the Legends title at Slamversary. And speaking of Slamversary, well, I've got a match at Slamversary, don't I? I can't run from it. I can't hide from it. It is finally going down, the match that some of you have been long awaiting. Well, we all know how a promo works. Rey, get out here. We need to talk.
This will never end, 'cause I want more, give me more, give me more.
So, my next victim wants to know just what I'm thinking. Is that what this is, Xander? Is that why I'm out here? Because otherwise, I don't really feel like there's much to say.
Not much to say. After a decade of friendship thrown away over something you knew wasn't my fault, you don't have much to say.
Xander, they say actions speak louder than words. And if you want to worry about what I've done to you, just look at the actions I've committed upon you to describe the last 10 years and how I feel about it. Do you want a reminder of what I did to you? Do you want a reminder of just how you lost this championship that sits in my hand?
Lost is certainly a strong word for something that I was forced to give up due to a concussion and a broken nose, but think what you want to think.
Concussion, broken nose, broken heart, and broken spirit. And let me tell you something, Xander. That face of yours may have healed, and hell, you might not be walking with a limp anymore, but I can see it in your eyes. That spirit of yours I broke, oh yeah, it's still lying in pieces. And if you think that this championship that I possess, that is mine, is coming back to you, clearly your mind has gone with the heart and the spirit as well.
You know, we've done this twice before. You won the first one, I won the second one, and admittedly I had to have help the last time, but never was it this personal, Ray. It was never this personal with us, and I don't like who I become when things get this personal. I don't like the things I do, I don't like the things I say. And I don't say this easily, Ray, but to you it's a little easier to say, I'm gonna hurt you at Slamversary. I'm gonna hurt you worse than you ever could have hurt me. And I think worst of all, I'm gonna enjoy it.
You gotta enjoy it. Xander, you talk about becoming a person who you don't like. Talk about becoming a person you don't want to be. That's exactly the position I was in before I hit you with that chair. I didn't like who I'd become. I looked in the mirror and all I saw was someone who you had made a helper. And guess what? I proved that wrong. And now I hold this championship. I beat the living shit out of you. I beat Carnold. And now I'm going to rule you out of this championship picture forever. That will be my final act against you, Xander.
Well, poetic, I guess. The end of the universe. Mark your calendars, folks. Slamversary. The LS11 universe officially dies. One way or another. This is it.
I look forward to it.
I really hope Xander gets exactly what's coming to him, Ray. Yeah, I second that one. Guys. Really? Nova, he's the one that cost you your Xander Mania main event. You're gonna have his back? I don't have anyone's back in this one, guys. I don't know how to feel about it. Alright, well, now for real, everybody. Hey, it's 11 Universe, it's the Doctor, and Zeta number 3. And welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. That is right, we are back on TNA Wrestling, a special premiering episode. A special premiering episode of the show following Rebellion. That is right, we just saw ZRC and Rey face to face. And now tonight, we kick things off with the International Champion, Ethan Ace in the house. Slamversary is just 4 weeks away. At this point, it is 23 days away. Mark your calendars. It is coming soon. That is right. Ethan Ace tonight. You gotta wonder who he's gonna be facing for that international title at Slamversary. Time will tell. But tonight, he is taking on an absolute monster of the TNA roster. That he is. Here comes Jake something to the ring. I feel like I could have one of my legendary Doc crash outs about that name, but I don't know, man. Doesn't feel like the right day for it. So, Jake something. A huge opportunity tonight for him to take on the champion. Let's do this first matchup of the night. Here we go. It's going to be an uphill battle for Ethan as he gets jabbed here by Jake something out of the gate now. Jake something taking him down. Jake something now goes for him. Ethan Ace. Super kick. Takes him down. Grabs the rope. Springboard. Moonsault across the back. And into an elbow across the back again. Ethan Ace staying on top of him early on here. Ethan Ace bringing in the fight here, but gets immediately decked with a big forearm strike from Jake something. Jake something's got a hold of him now, and Jake something with Ethan Ace. Here we go. Falls back, German suplex, taking him down. Jake something now with the international champion, a stomp in the head, telling him to get back up now. Ethan Ace in some trouble here. Jake something grabs a hold of him now. Ethan Ace trying to fight back here. Ethan Ace trying to fight back into it. Jake something's got a hold of him now. Jake something pushing him back towards the corner. Ethan Ace might have to fight from underneath in this one. Now Jake something putting him on the top rope here. Jake something with Ethan up top now. Jake something. Whoa. He's got Ethan up for this big superplex. No, wait a minute. Oh! What a counter by Ace. Ethan Ace gets caught now. Jake something's got him up on his shoulders. And burning hammer. Into the cover now. Kick out immediately from Ethan Ace, though. The international champ staying alive now. He gets caught. Ethan Ace trying to fight back here. Ethan Ace pushing down Jake something here. Gets caught, though. Jake something has him by the back of the head. Jake something's got him now into the corner. Jake something tying up the leg now. Ethan Ace in trouble. Jake something kicking out the leg. Ace hobbling. He gets caught. Ethan Ace up on the shoulders now. No. Ace countering. Ethan Ace manages to counter, taking him down. Getting Jake something back to his feet now. Ethan Ace chopping away at him here. And shot now. Ethan Ace rolls him through. And super kick to Jake something. Jake something getting taken down. Ace could pull this off in record time tonight. Uh-oh. He's caught. Jake something power slams him. Jake something to knock off the international champion. No. Now Jake something looking to score a huge win here. Something is, I don't believe Jake something's ever even challenged for gold in the LS11 universe. So if he could knock off a champion in non-title action tonight, that would be huge. Kick out though from Ethan Ace. Jake something hit what seemed like a black hole slam there. Only for Ethan Ace to kick out, and now Jake something. No! Hurricane Rana from Ace. Ethan Ace now. Good chop. Snapman. Hits the ropes. Drop kick into the head. Ethan Ace staying on top of him right now. Big super kick there, Ethan Ace. Picking away at Jake something now, and Ethan Ace. Whoa! Gets absolutely pounced by Jake something. Jake something now going under the top rope here. Gonna look to fly. Ethan Ace down. Jake something calling his shot now on Ethan Ace. Jake something. No! Ace managed to counter. Ethan Ace now, here we go, telling Jake something to get up. And super kick, taking him down. Ethan Ace now to finish the job with, went for detonation kick. Counter for counter here, Jake something nearly got out of it. Ace counters now, pulls him back in, gonna try it a second time. This time he hits it. Falls into the cover now on Jake something here for the 1, for the 2, 3. Ethan Ace with the win. Just like that, Ethan Ace scoring the win over Jake something tonight. Just like that. Ethan Ace with the win, the international champion, scoring another big victory tonight. The question is, who does have what it takes to step up to Ethan Ace? Oh my god! Well, there's Zack Sabre Jr. at Bullet Club. ZSJ, the leader of TNA's branch of Bullet Club, ambushing Ethan Ace right now. Oi, dickhead! Consider this your warning. Your title's the next target of Bullet Club. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of TNA Wrestling. I am your TNA president, the Wrestling God. And I've got a couple of announcements to make on the road to our next Slamversary event. And that is that at Slamversary, we are going to have 2 6-way eliminator matchups going down, both with world title implications, and we will be seeing 4 qualifiers tonight for them. Because Shayna Baszler is going to defend the TNA Knockouts World Championship against 5 other women. And we're going to have a 6-way elimination matchup to determine who will face the TNA World Champion, whether that be Chris Jericho or someone else, at our next TNA event, Under Siege, 4 weeks after Slamversary. Let's get into our first qualifier of the night. Alright, folks, well, that brings us right into our second matchup of the night. The winner of this is the first man to qualify for that huge announcement there from JBL for the 6-way elimination showdown. Out first, here is the Redwood. As Big Bill, the Redwood, making his way to the ring. Big Bill, he says he wants a shot at Chris Jericho. Now that Jericho is TNA World Champ, well, this is his chance to get it. So, Big Bill stepping up to the bat tonight. As he is taking on 1/3 of Sanity. Here come Eric Young, Axel Tischer, and Big Damo to the ring. It's going to be Big Damo in action here tonight. The muscle of Sanity. That is right. So Big Damo and Big Bill, a battle between 2 big men here on this premiering episode. Let's do this. Without further ado. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. I fixed the time-space continuum. What? Don't worry about it. Big Damo out of the gate with a tilt-a-whirl slam. This one ain't gonna be a technical masterpiece, folks. We'll go ahead and warn you of that one. Big Damo and Big Bill, two men who have never held singles titles in the LS11 universe, but are both former TNA Tag Team Champions. Now squaring off as Big Bill flattening Big Damo. Oh, and Big Bill. He saw Eric Young getting up on the apron. He was ready. Damo! It looks like Bill has got just a little bit more size on him. Big Bill getting Big Damo back up to his feet now. Big Bill. Firing away now at Big Damo. Taking him down now. Big Bill. Stomping on him repeatedly now. Big Damo back to his feet. Big Damo! Running into him there. But somehow Damo isn't able to flatten Big Bill the way that you would imagine Damo being able to. As now Damo shoved back. Bill hitting the ropes now. Oh! Right into a back elbow from Big Damo. Damo's got him down now. Grabs the leg. Big Damo pulls him in. Gets him up. Powerbomb! Damo rolling him over now. Big Damo pulls him in. Dragon Sleeper in on Big Bill. And now Big Damo rolled through by Big Bill now. And Bill tries to take a shot at Eric Young, but Big Damo. That's the thing. Damo's going to have the advantage as long as Sanity is at ringside. Big Bill's dreams of going for the TNA World title could be DOA. Santina Marella, dead on arrival. Oh, so what are you, the dumb one? Tired, man. Been doing a lot of filming lately. Really? Anything we can talk about yet? Not yet. Give it time. There's now Big Bill. Oh, he's caught. Big Damo caught him. Big Damo's got a hold of him now. Damo running power slam to Big Bill. Into a cover now. Kick out from Bill. Oh, wow. What athleticism from the 7-footer. Big Bill staying in it, but he's taking down Damo with him. Big Damo now pulling himself back up to his feet. Grabs Big Bill. Big Damo's got him by the back of the head now. Big Damo head first into the corner goes Big Bill. Punch to the midsection now. And Damo, no! Bill out of the way now. And Big Bill. Whoa. Choke slam. A massive choke slam there from Bill to Damo. And now the monsters throwing hands. The two monsters taking these huge shots at one another right now. It's anyone's game. But Damo may have just hesitated and pulled his punches a little too much. Big Bill with that drop kick again. Now Big Bill getting Big Damo back up to his feet. Big uppercut there. Pulls him in. And massive slam. Taking him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Big Bill. Oh! Damo trying to fight back into it now. Big Damo, this is dangerous. The Beast of Belfast is about to fly. No! Big Bill with the counter. Big uppercut there to Big Damo. Big Damo now rolls him through into a cover. Big Damo. No, Big Bill. 1, 2, no. And now Damo collides with Bill. Big Damo throws Big Bill off the ropes into... Whoa, look at this. Oh my god, a Tiger Bomb. Bill is down. Big Damo getting him back to his feet now. Big Damo launching him out to the floor there. Down goes Big Bill. Big Bill is down. Big Damo standing over him now. Brawling at ringside now as the referee begins the count. Comes in a double count out. What happens? Neither man gets the spot, and I guess we find someone else. Big Bill is down outside the ring. Big Damo, is he going to break the count? No, but Bill is. Big Bill running right back in, though, and Big Damo. Damo has a hold of Bill. Big Bill slides out of it now, and Big Bill pulling him in. Hold on, Bill with jackknife. Into the cover for the 1, 2, 3. Big Bill punches his ticket to Slamversary. It was a brutal affair between both men. A brutal affair between both men. But now Big Bill takes the first spot in the #1 contenders match at Slamversary. Hell of a battle between these two. We're going to see the first women's qualifier in just a few minutes here. What the hell? What's trying to fan him? Trying to fan him with that urn we've seen him on the circus grounds with lately. Leveling Axel Tisha. And there's Quizmaster. Quizmaster with his cane that he uses to walk to the ring is leveling Eric Young with it. Seeing as your schedule is quite free, Mr. Young, we would like to cordially invite Sanity to a Circus of Chaos battle for the TNA World Tag Team Championships at Slamversary.
I knew you were coming. I knew it wasn't my time yet. The prophecy told me so. My time as the Knockouts champion will come. But first, I must fulfill my destiny. Shayna, Marina, you've opened the door to darkness that you can no longer close. You've made your beds, as they say. Now I'm going to make you lie in your graves. Marina, you're not the problem. Now, you're my problem. And my problems always cease to exist once I'm done. Make your final arrangements. You've been warned.
Oh man, that's never good. Nope, it's really not. But now, it's time for the first women's qualifier for Slamversary. That is right. I'll talk about a new look. The Showstopper. The Showstopper, Elizabeth Bell, with a bit of a new look tonight. A little bit of a tribute to her biggest inspiration to get into wrestling with that attire as well. She grew up watching it in the 2010s. What do you expect? So Elizabeth Bell has ditched all ties to the Blackstone persona, and tonight she is taking on Steph DeLanda, a former Knockouts champ in her own right. SDL has officially made her way back here to TNA. Seeing some slight reshuffles of rosters now with things going on lately with the big development that happened on Tuesday. As SDL makes her way down to the ring, Steph DeLanda. Big matchup here tonight. Herself and Eliza. I gotta tell you, we've both known Eliza for years. This feels the most like her that we've ever seen. That it does. As she and Steph DeLanda lock up. As her around the waist now, Elizabeth Bell. Trying to wrench it in here. Steph DeLanda though. Snapmare taking it down. But you're absolutely right, Z3. We've known this young woman for years. This attire, this presentation of herself, this feels the most like the Eliza we've known for so long. That little bit of tomboy energy mixed with just enough femme fatale. She's got a hold of Steph DeLanda now. Has her in a chin lock. And Elizabeth Bell trying to take it down here. No, Steph DeLanda swinging it around now. Both of these women want to go to Slamversary. But yes, Elizabeth Bell, it's no secret that Nikki Bella is her favorite women's wrestler from when she was growing up during watching the Divas era. We tie out tonight a little bit of a tribute to the leader of the Bella Army. And the 11 on the back of her top there, a small nod to the LS11 universe. The fact of how close she is to ZRC. I mean, close as you can possibly be. Big count of S. Steph DeLanda though, big forearm strike, grabs a hold of him. Goes her across the ring, sends her up the ropes now. Ducks her. Leapfrogs her and... oh my god! What a headbutt. You can also see Elizabeth Bell compete on LS11 Member Nitro this week, where herself, JT, Tatum, and Xander face off with Ms. Rowe. That is right, getting one last use out of the Xantastic 4 gear and entrance. Now Steph DeLanda, no, Elizabeth Bell swings it around. Grabs a hold of her hair, pushing her back now. Trying to take it down now, Elizabeth Bell. Steph DeLanda now, Steph DeLanda. Swinging it around herself now into a headlock. Elizabeth Bell trying to get out of it now, and Elizabeth Bell grabs her around the waist now. And Eliza, what is she thinking here? Eliza grabs her, rolls her through into a cover. No. Kick to the back of the head now from Eliza. Taking her down now, Elizabeth Bell. Kicking away at him. Gets swung around now. Steph DeLanda's got a hold of her. Picks her up. Back body drop. Taking her down. DeLanda has got her in some trouble now. Steph DeLanda. And for her. Gets caught. Super kick from Elizabeth Bell. The showstopper. Taking her down. That big rolling forearm there now. Picking her back up. Overhand chop. Counted now. And Steph DeLanda's got her. Steph DeLanda throws her over the top rope. Right hook connects. Goes for another one. Counted by Bell. Elizabeth Bell. Headbutt. Knocking her down. Going up to the top rope now. Elizabeth Bell gonna look to fly. We don't see her go up top terribly often. She has a diving leg drop though onto Steph DeLanda. Getting her back up to her feet now. And Steph DeLanda getting knocked back in. Elizabeth Bell knocking her back now. Elizabeth Bell. Oh! Double axe handle down from DeLanda. Into another one. Steph DeLanda now. Here we go. Sends her in the corner. Big spear. Rolls through. And... big elbow strike. Staggering the showstopper before leveling her with a big boot. Eliza getting dragged towards the center of the ring now by Steph DeLanda. SDL rolling her over now into a cover on Elizabeth Bell for the 1, 2, another kick out. Kicks the leg now, and Steph to Landa. Telling Elizabeth Bell to get back up to her feet. Steph to Landa. No. Right hook connects now, and Elizabeth Bell gets caught now. Steph to Landa. Has her up on her shoulders. Elizabeth Bell into Crossroads. 1, 2, no! Tried to make her hit the lights with that one. Now the showstopper comes in, gets caught. Steph DeLanda with a chop block. Taking her down now. Steph DeLanda stomping on him. And again. DeLanda now has got Elizabeth Bell down. Stomping away again and again here. And one more to the head. Steph's going up. The former Knockouts champ is going to look to fly. What's you thinking here, Doc? Good question. Went for a full body splash. Flies out of the way now, and Elizabeth Bell coming in now, dropping an elbow on the head, taking her down here. Grabs a hold of her now, getting her back up to her feet. Connects into another one. Knocking her back now. Elizabeth Bell hits the ropes. Steph DeLanda ducks her and now sends her over the top rope. Steph DeLanda with a stunner in the ropes, taking her down. Going up now onto the middle rope here, posing for the crowd. Bell slides back into the ring now. Oh, gets kicked in the midsection. Oh, and here we go. I don't know if Eliza wants to try and get in a striking exchange with Steph DeLanda, who's got the size advantage on her. Might have the strength advantage, too. That's the heart and determination of the showstopper. As Eliza and Steph chopping the absolute hell out of one another right now. Now Eliza into a big uppercut there, taking her down. Steph DeLanda picking herself up now. Both women rushing in. Whoa, they collide. DeLanda's got her though, and Steph DeLanda. Fall-away slam! Taking her down with the fall-away slam. And now Elizabeth Bell going towards the corner again, but Steph DeLanda. Elizabeth Bell now ducks her. Eliza hits the ropes and massive clothesline taking her down. And Elizabeth Bell now stalking her here for the running encore DDT. The encore from the showstopper for the 1, for the 2. No! Nearly got her with it. Steph DeLanda now staggering back to her feet here. Gets caught. DeLanda now. Whoa. Big DDT from Elizabeth. Eliza with the knee strike. Got caught. Steph DeLanda's got her. Rolls her through now. Cover. To go to Slamversary. Steph DeLanda. 1, 2. Nearly scores the win. Eliza avoids the boot. Catching her now. Taking her down. Jackknife cover. Eliza covering Steph DeLanda for the 1. Covering for the 2. Covering for the 3. No. And, whoa, she was looking for the whammy bar. Got caught. Eliza now slides out of it, taking it down again. Goes for another kick here. Steph DeLanda with a massive boot. DeLanda now taking it towards the center of the ring here. Steph DeLanda rolling her over now into a cover here. Steph DeLanda for the 1, for the 2, for the 3. No. Back and forth these two go. Eliza's still in it though. The showstopper is still in this one. Taking it down there with the big forearm strike. Elizabeth Bell firing away at Steph DeLanda now. No, gets caught with a hip toss. Eliza now catching a small package here. Cover on DeLanda. Elizabeth Bell for the 1, for the 2, for the no. And now Steph's caught a hold of her here. Steph body slams her. Into a cover now of the body slam for the win. For the 1, for the 2. No! Very close near fall off that body slam. It could be any woman's game here in this one. Only one of them can go on to challenge Shayna in this six-way matchup, though. That is true. Eliza in the corner now, and Steph the ladder caught with a kick. Eliza floats over now. DDT taking it down. Kicking her in the back now. Grabs hold of her elbow into the head. Grabs a hold of her now, getting her back up to her feet. Gets for an overhand shot, gets caught. Steph DeLanda. No, Elizabeth Bell counters into big neck breaker there, taking her down. And now she's got her in the ropes. No, she's dumped over the top rope. Grabs her by the leg now and slamming down the leg. And now Steph DeLanda tying up the legs of Elizabeth Bell. Stomps her down. Grabbing hold of her now, getting her back up to her feet now, and Steph DeLanda. No, Elizabeth Bell. Sending her towards the barricade. Oh, we don't. Look at Eliza go here. Big splash off the barricade. Like we've been saying, it's anyone's game right now. Either of these women could walk out with the win. For the count of 6 now. Now Elizabeth Bell knocking back. Steph DeLanda. She gets caught though, and Steph DeLanda. No, counted by the showstopper. Elizabeth Bell now. Floats over now, going forward. DDT again, connecting. DeLander's down now, and Steph. Oh, Elizabeth Bell ducked over Elizabeth Bell. Right hook connects into. Went for whammy bar, got caught. Steph DeLanda's got her. Sends her into the corner now, and DeLanda. Elbow strike now, and Elizabeth Bell swinging her around, and whammy bar! Finally hits it. 1, 2, 3. Elizabeth Bell is going to Slamversary. What a battle. The showstopper has punched her ticket to Slamversary. The showstopper with the win here tonight over the Deathmatch Queen. Elizabeth Bell gonna get her shot at Shayna Baszler at last. Not the ideal situation with there being 4 other challengers in the same matchup, but nonetheless, the showstopper has punched her ticket to Slamversary. A hell of a win for her tonight. The showstopper with the win. We got more coming up next here on TNA. Look, I'm not saying we should, but I'm just saying that when a group like the System comes to my brother and has a pitch like that, maybe we should hear them out. So what you're saying is, you're not saying we should hear them out, but you're saying we should hear them out. Make it make sense, Ryan. Look, all I'm saying is, we should be doing so much more than we currently are here. And I bet you, if you took charge of the System, you'd have gold around your waist within a matter of months. I mean, you guys aren't really considering this, are you? I mean, seriously. Nick, guys like us have had to fight the System for years, and I'm not talking about the group of enhancement talent running around here acting like they run the place. What do you know about fighting the System? You were hand-picked, and you dropped the ball. I was given the ball because I took it and ran with it. Yeah, and ran with it headfirst into a brick wall. I'm not trying to talk smack to you, Nemeth. Just saying I think you could do a lot better than Eddie Edwards, JDC, and Eddie's stupid wife. Alright, folks. Well, up next, we got our next qualifier on the women's side of things. Our main event tonight will be another men's qualifier in the form of Bishop Dyer versus Chris Danger. But here comes Starlight Kid to the ring. Starlight Kid's been making an impact ever since her arrival here to TNA. We get to see more and more of her. She's exciting the LS11 universe week by week as they're learning more about her. So, Starlight Kid's made her way to the ring. The issue is we don't actually know who her opponent is tonight. Yeah, we actually don't. You're right. Let's find out. Wait, what? This is a surprise. From Evolve. Not just from Evolve. The Evolve Women's Champion. Zeta Steel. Well, you know who's running Raw, NXT, Dynamite, TNA, and Evolve, right? Crossovers galore, baby. Crossovers galore. It's like the fucking Arrowverse in here nowadays. Can't take any credit for that joke. I know, Ray made it first. Zeta Steel is here in TNA, and she is facing off with Starlight Kid. Alright, without any further ado, here we go. Zeta Steel coming in, knee strike into the head of Starlight Kid. Taking it down now, Zeta Steel. Getting it back up to her feet here, they lock up. Starlight Kid's got a hold of her, swings the arm around now, and Starlight Kid. Zeta Steel now, Zeta Steel. Rolls it through, kips up, rolls through now, and Zeta Steel, look at this, swings the arm around. Starlight Kid now has a hold of it now, and Starlight Kid swings around. Pulling back the arm now of Zeta Steel. Starlight Kid now. Right behind it, grabs the head now of Zeta Steel. Does Zeta. She's got Starlight Kid now, and Starlight Kid. Hold on. Sets her off the ropes now. Ducks her. Leapfrogs her, and big drop kick into the leg. Zeta Steel, the Evolve Women's Champ. Huge opportunity tonight. She wins here tonight. She's heading to Slamversary, where she might have the chance to become a double champion. As she does. Zeta Steel kicked in the leg now. Starlight Kid's got him. Rolls her through now into a cover. Starlight Kid stacking her up. Kick out from Zeta. Starlight Kid now. Crossbody connecting to Zeta Steel. Down she goes now. And Zeta Steel caught with a knee into the midsection. Starlight Kid kicking it down now. And Starlight Kid rolling her over. Has got Zeta Steel now by the leg. Bending back the leg here. Grabbing a hold of her again now and kicks out the leg again here. Zeta Steel's down. Starlight Kid pushes her away. Does Zeta. And senton across the back. Grabs a hold of it now. Getting her back up to her feet here. Counter for counter here. Zeta Steel. What's she doing here? Zeta Steel. Oh my god! Standing on the hair of Starlight Kid is the Vanity Project's champion. Zeta now. Roundhouse kick. Taking it down here. Zeta Steel. Getting her back up to her feet now. Zeta Steel. Big chop them. Oh my god! Starlight Kid just shutting down her momentum yet again. And springboard frog splash by Starlight Kid. This will be a huge win for Starlight Kid, who we've seen have many matches, but we haven't seen her win many of them. It's very true, as now, wait a minute, she's got Zeta Steel up and swings around into a Falcon Arrow. Starlight Kid now goes for a kick. Zeta Steel swings her around into a super kick. Zeta Steel's got her in trouble now. Has her down for the 1, the 2. No! Near fall there. Grabs a hold of it now, getting it back up to her feet, kicking the midsection now. Starlight Kid has Zeta Steel by the back of the head, taking it towards the corner now. Starlight Kid, head first in the turnbuckle. Starlight Kid, wait a minute, building up a head of steam here. It can still go either woman's way right now, Doc. It really could, but Starlight Kid for the one, no. And now Starlight Kid going for a standing moonsault, nobody home. Zeta Steel swinging her around into... I'm prettier! Into the cover for the 1, 2, 3. And with the I'm prettier, Zeta Steel gets the win. I mean, you're a good-looking guy, but I wouldn't say you're... Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Zeta Steel, the Evolve Women's Champ, is heading to Slamversary. A big win there for Zeta Steel tonight over Starlight Kid. A massive win indeed for Zeta Steel. Hitting the I'm prettier. And now, not only is Evolve getting represented at Slamversary, but so is the Vanity Project. Zeta Steel with the win. Miz TV up next. Alright, folks, well, up next, it is time for Miz TV. Fully. Alright, Ron Swanson. Anyways. Yes. Fresh off his win over David Arquette, and now on the road to Slamversary. WWE Superstar The Miz with the TNA Legends title in hand. Making his way down to the ring. Well, at least we for once have someone we can feel confident in maybe taking that championship away from him. You got a point when you're right, you're right. It does feel like maybe, possibly, it's finally going to happen. Miz, of course, won that title the first week of the season. He's been champion for quite some time now. That he is fast approaching the 100-day mark, as we are currently in week 10 of season 7. So he has hit the 70-day mark as of this week. He'll get pretty close. If he retains at Slamversary, he'll be there. Welcome to the most must-see talk show in all of professional wrestling and sports entertainment. Welcome to Miz TV. A travesty took place this Saturday night, folks. A travesty, I tell you. I was assaulted. Not only by a washed-up, D-list actor that's never done a damn thing in this industry like David Arquette, but then Timu Schwarzenegger had to show up. And when the Timu Terminator walked down to this ring and laid his hands on me, he should have been sued. There should have been a damages suit, an emotional distress lawsuit. But no. What does he get? He gets a title match at Slamversary. My first Slamversary. And he gets a title match. To which I ask you, really? 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 I will not go down. I will not lose to him. I can't lose to someone like that. I am a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I am a Grand Slam Champion. I am the first man to hold this Legends Championship since it was retired a decade ago. And I will not lose to some half-wit, washed up, overhyped, overpushed, overrated besmirching of the great Nickelback song Hero Using. Running out of adjectives and insults because there's so many to choose from. I will not lose to Carnold. And here is his guest. There he is, the Exterminator is in the house. Carnold made his shock return at Rebellion last week to go face to face with Miz. That he did, and now Carnold going face to face with the Miz again. So, Carnold's making his way down to the ring. What's up, Mike? How many times do I have to tell people that look like you, stop calling me Mike? I do not understand why everyone says I look like Xander. We do not look anything alike. You're practically the same person. Come on now. Me and Xander, the same person? Don't be ridiculous. I've never heard such a crazy accent. Next thing you're going to tell me is that Xander 3 and the Doctor are the same person playing two commentators at the same time. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. No, it really wouldn't. This is ridiculous. Why am I defending against you? Two-time LW champion, one-time LSWF champion, one-time LAW world champion, one-time LAW United States champion, one-time LAW tag team champion, two-time LW tag team champion, one-time LW internet champion, held Matt Cardona's internet title for a little while, former TNA tag team champion, couple of times WWE hardcore champion, couple of times ALW hardcore champion. Did I go on? What the hell was that? I was just listing off all my accomplishments like a grocery list. Who would ever do such a thing? You do it pretty much every time you come to the ring, Mike. It is important for people to know that I am a Grand Slam champion, a former World Heavyweight champion. We're not doing this, Mike. Look, I'm not even really out here to talk to you. I'm out here to send a message. I know they're not here tonight because they're, they were having a match on Member Nitro, so they weren't here tonight. But this is a message to AJ Francis, Ashanti Adonis, and most importantly, KC Navarro. Why the hell would you work for someone like this? Why the hell would anyone work for someone like you? I'm sure you're going to say it's because you're rich, because you're famous. The last movie you did was the Marines 6, and you worked so hard on it that you killed the franchise, and the Marines shut down after that one. Other than that, what do you got? Santa's little helper? You painted yourself blue and came in like 5th on Dancing with the Stars? Now you just play golf. Like any other sad middle-aged white dad, you just play golf on the weekends. Guys like AJ Francis, guys like Ashanti Adonis, girls like B-Fab, guys like KC Navarro are far too talented and have far too much potential to waste it with you. Yeah? Well, you know who does know where their talent lies and is a valuable asset to me? Let me guess. El Grande El Masacano? That's right, the world's largest luchador. God, I cannot wait for Axiom to be them and to unmask so we all know it's Omos under that mask. I've never heard such a crazy accusation. It was proven that he wasn't. Yes, we all saw the power of video editing featuring YouTube, the German 985, Mike. We all saw it. So unless I'm going to turn around and El Grande El Masacano's right behind me to choke bomb me, I think we're done here. Fuck. Ow. Good question. You will never take this Legends title. You know why? 'Cause I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome. There's admittedly a really small part of me that enjoyed that. Really? Carnold's kind of a dick sometimes. Well, either way, it's our final matchup of the night. Our main event's going to be hearing from the new TNA World Champ, Chris Jericho, here in just a moment's time. But we've got one more qualifier to find out who the first man joining Big Bill at Slamversary will be. That is right, because here comes Chris Danger to the ring. Chris Danger making his way down to the ring, set for action tonight. Big matchup for him. One step closer to the TNA title he's been chasing ever since the start of TNA's return. So, Chris Danger makes his way to the ring. He tonight has a tall task ahead of him because he is taking on the man who was the TNA World Champion just the other night. That is right. Here comes the Nomad to the ring. Here comes Bishop Dyer. So, Bishop Dyer, it almost looks strange to see him without the TNA title. He had it for only a few months, but still, I was getting used to seeing him with gold. I think everyone was. It was a hell of a matchup, though, that went down for that title. He had nothing to be ashamed of. That is for sure. Jericho he pulled out the old Y2J, the Chris Jericho of old. And Bishop Dyer got the best of Jericho. So, it's about to go down on main event of the night. No further ado, here we go. Staying locked up here, Chris Danger. Grabs on the Bishop Dyer now. Danger. Reaching back on the arm here. Chris Danger's got a hold of him now. Bishop Dyer. Swings it around now. Bishop Dyer. That's Chris Danger now, but Danger swings around now. He's got the arm of Dyer now. Bishop Dyer. Dyer swings around now. Bishop Dyer's got him by the back of the arm now. Bishop Dyer now. Chris Danger trying to get out of it. Chris Danger. Snapmare taking him down into a chin lock. Chin lock in now from Dyer. Or on Dyer now. And Bishop Dyer. The Nomad knows this way. The Nomad's got some grabs in him, does Bishop Dyer. He's more of a striker than a grappler, but he has some grappling history to him. He knows how to get technical when the time comes. That he does as he takes down Chris Danger. Chris Danger's going to try and fight out of this chin lock here. Chris Danger now getting back up to his feet here. Danger hits him with a stunner, knocking him back now. Bishop Dyer. Kick in the head there from Chris Danger now. And Chris Danger coming in forward, goes for a drop kick. Bishop Dyer's got him. Bishop Dyer. No, kicked in the head. Chris Danger. Big jumping knee strike there, connecting. Goes for a leg drop. Nobody home. Chris Danger's down. Bishop Dyer. Lifting him up and powerbomb, taking him down. And whoa! Right into a Spanish fly. Chris Danger bringing the fight now. Danger catching him with a second Spanish fly now. Down goes Bishop Dyer again. Chris Danger now rolling through into a forearm strike. Into another one. Danger now. Sling blade taking down Bishop Dyer. Going up to the top rope now. Gonna look to fly. Bishop Dyer is down. Chris Danger. Wait for the moonsault. Bishop Dyer. Whoa, look at this. Slamming him down. Bishop Dyer, never forget. Former European champion. What a time that was. Won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal in his WWE main roster debut. Former TNA World Champion now as well. He is bringing the fight to Chris Danger right now. Chris Danger having a hard time keeping up, it would seem. Danger now follows up with a sling blade, though. Running the ropes here. Chris Danger coming in for him. Goes for a big knee strike. Bishop Dyer out of the way. Bishop Dyer grabs a hold of him now. Has Danger. Sends him off the ropes now. Bishop Dyer into deep 6. Cover for the 1. Kick out from Chris Danger. Now Dyer goes for a boot. Chris Danger swings him around. Chris Danger. Super kick taking him down. Danger backing up now. Chris Danger into the corner now. Here we go. Danger. Tuning up the band for him. Sweet chin music. It connects right on the jaw of Bishop Dyer. Chris Danger to go to Slamversary. No. Never forget, Danger is a former TNA Tag Team Champion in his own right, as well as a former LAW World Champion. That he is, as Chris Danger. Whoa! Danger went for him then. Gets caught now by Bishop Dyer, and chokeslam backbreaker taking him down. Grabs a hold of him now, picking him back up again now. Danger. Kick to the midsection here is Bishop Dyer now. Chris Danger. Sending him into the corner now. Whoa! Chris Danger now. Oh my god! What the hell? Nick Nemeth! Nick Nemeth! Seemingly, despite Bishop Dyer saying he meant no disrespect by what he said to Nemeth earlier tonight, Nemeth didn't see it that way. And Bishop Dyer thrown right back to the wolves. Taste of danger. And Chris Danger. Chris Danger's heading a Slamversary. Just like that, Chris Danger is heading to Slamversary to join Big Bill in the 6-way matchup for a #1 contendership. Well, we are almost at the end of our night. We're going to hear from the new TNA World Champ Chris Jericho up next. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new TNA World Champion. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, TNA is Jericho. Jericho now officially the TNA World Champion. Who would have thought? Title around his waist feels odd. I'm not as angry as I thought I would be. Weirdly, neither are a lot of people. Did he go so far that he turned it all around and we like him again? I don't know. He's about to open his mouth, so we'll find out. Welcome to Impact is Jericho. Finally. Bishop Dyer and all of you wanted the old Jericho. You didn't want the learning tree. You didn't want the sports entertainer. You wanted the Chris Jericho that beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. You wanted the Chris Jericho that is a multi-time world champion. The Chris Jericho that has main evented some of the biggest shows in this industry. And I delivered. I gave you that. And in return, I reminded you all why I am the greatest there ever has been and why I am the best in the world at what I do. I'm about to utter a sentence that I think is going to bring a lot of lapsed Jerichoholics back. The learning tree is dead. I wish Cal Bloom and Brian Keith all the best. But the learning tree is dead. The only thing I need now is my beautiful TNA World title. And there is nobody that is going to get between she and I. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. There's the former TNA World Champion. Mustafa Ali, the former TNA World Champ, the leader of the Ali campaign, making his way down to the ring. Mustafa Ali is here. Mr. Jericho, congratulations on your World Championship victory. Well earned, I might say. From one former TNA World Champion to the current. Well done. Well done. Ali, what can I do for you? You don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve to be TNA World Champion. You're here on name value alone. You haven't added anything to this business in over a decade. The last thing you added to this business was a piece of paper that you would click a pen and yell about. After that, what have you done? You painted your face like a moron, hung out in Japan for a little while thinking it was the coolest thing you ever did. You claim you helped AEW get a TV deal just by existing. And then the only list that mattered for you after that was the list of which up-and-coming stars you held down along the way back to the top. Well, I'm the top of TNA. Total, non-stop Ali. Chris Jericho at Slamversary? If given the chance, I will take that TNA title and put it back around the waist of someone it belongs to. So you want a shot at the TNA World title at Slamversary. You hear that, everyone? Mustafa Ali wants his prize back. What makes you think you've earned a shot at this? I never got my rematch for the TNA World title. I was busy dealing with the constantly injured Keith Lee. Dealing with the Bloodline. Dealing with Joe Hendry. Dealing with each and every person that decided to get in my way. I was too busy dealing with everything else. Being the most sought-after free agent once I left TNA that I was never given my rematch. And now I have recruited new campaign members, a new Secret Service, a new campaign manager, a new vice president. Everything is coming up for Ali. Everything is, would you please shut the hell up? I asked what makes you deserve a TNA World title match, not for you to ramble on about your nonsense campaign that you go rambling on about at all times, like you're trying to run for some kind of office around here. It's wrestling, not politics, dipshit. Funny how they go hand in hand. After all, you politicked your way into LAW, politicked your way into the Xandermania main event, politicked your way to the LS11 Grand Championship and everything else. Alright, I'll tell you what, Ali. You want a shot at the TNA World title at Slamversary, do ya? Well, I'll give it to you, but I'll tell you what, kid. When you have main evented a show with Chris Jericho for a world title, you will never, ever be the same again. A pleasure doing business with you, Chris. I'll be seeing you at Slamversary. Yeah, is now when your attack dogs come after me? Not tonight. I'll give you tonight to celebrate. You'll appreciate my generosity one day. Well, Chris Jericho, he's been told by Ali he can have this one tonight to celebrate. The celebration of Jericho ends us for the night once more, but our Slamversary main event is now set. Jericho and Ali. Thank you all for joining us for this special premiere of TNA. Until next time, everybody, I've been the Doctor. I've been Zen number 3. And that was Universe. Let's hear it one more time for Chris Jericho, the TNA World Champion. Drink it in, man. Drink it in. Special thanks to $10 and above Patreon backers: JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Bird. Patreon is the best place to support me directly, and you get main event, owner club, let's play content, early access to side videos from other channels, and more.